Yo, I know y'all been missing us. I know y'all been like, where the fuck the next episode at? We are on season 7, episode 30 something of the Pop Your Shit podcast. Yes. I'm here with Egypt, the realest.
Queen of Harlem. Hello, how y'all doing?
Thundercat. Oh, you just had a birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to me.
Everybody in the chat, say happy birthday to Egypt.
Yes, and if you don't, I'm blocking you.
Happy birthday. What you did for your birthday? Talk to me. This is your episode. I'm not talking this episode. Your episode.
Okay. I didn't really do much. I had some dinner with my friends, and that was pretty much it. I don't really do too much, I just turned 29. Yes, I'm old.
Why you ain't invite me to none of your birthday plans? I was waiting to get on camera to talk to you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, why you ain't invite me?
You see how you gonna ask me that on camera, but you could have asked me that.
Me and E been friends for long as hell, bro. I spoke to her before her birthday. I spoke to her on her birthday, after her birthday. What's up?
Hold on. First of all, you don't never invite me to your shit. You always having hotel parties, and I'm never at them. Why?
You talking about 10 years ago?
So what, bitch?
I wasn't even at your theater at that point.
Well, first of all,
nah, just tell the
people
I didn't
invite him
like
because I went out with my friends. You would have been the only nigga there.
You hear that? You heard that keyword. She went out with her friends. Obviously, why would I be there if she going out with her friends?
He's so petty. I mean girls. Okay. He would have been the only guy there. That just would have been no. And he don't even know my other friends. So it's just like it just would have been too much going on. So that's why. But sometimes you can't mix all your friend groups. You gotta do separate, you know what I'm saying? So I would do something separate with him and Angie. Exactly.
I feel like you treating us like we the weird couple and you don't want your friends around.
You know what? He's so extra. This is they be swinging, so I don't want them to try to recruit none of my friends.
You not all tight, bitch.
I'm everybody type.
Nah, go into a little more. I saw you went out.
Oh, girl, he gotta stop smoking that shit. I be telling.
I see you went out the first night.
Yes. So the first night I went out to some lounge. Oh, let me tell y'all. Yes. So the first night I went out to a lounge called Meet a Lounge. It's like a Mediterranean food in Manhattan. Girl, while I was in there with fucking Fresh Montana and Max B.
Oh yeah.
I said this is so fucking Harlem.
You ain't tell me that?
No, I forgot.
You should have baby daddy one of them niggas.
But ain't nobody pay them no mind because everybody in New York is celebrity. Okay, we don't get no fuck. And then the second night I went to STK.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you about this shit, girl. Y'all be pissing me off. STK is not what everybody be talking about. The food is whack, mind you. This is the second location I went to. There's a rooftop one down on 12th Street. I went to that one yesterday, and then the first time I went to STK, I went to the one in Midtown. I almost fought the manager. It was just too much going on. Okay. But yeah, the food was whack. The drinks was mid. I wasn't really off my rockers or nothing. And the shit came up to $600. For what? I don't know.
Yo, as long as I known you, I ain't never seen you drunk. I've never seen you intoxicated in my life. No. Like not even tipsy.
Because I'm a lightweight. I don't.
But I'm just saying, like, I just think it's crazy that me and you have known each other for so long. Right. It's going on 10 years? 2017 we met?
Yep.
It's going on 10 years next year. I've never seen you intoxicated. I've never seen you drunk, high, nothing.
Yep. I never seen you drunk. Only high.
Nah, you seen me drunk before.
No, when? Never.
At work?
I used to drink at work too. This is ghetto. Yeah, we used to drink at AMC. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we used to.
Cause we used to have like before a big movie would come out, we would have like showings and shit like that, so we would be able to see it before everybody else. And everybody who worked the late night shift or whatever, we go in the theater, watch the movie, food, drinks and shit like that. Yeah, we used to drink.
I remember at Lincoln Square, right? They used to. I don't know if they did this at Kips. No, they did because they did it for Venom.
What?
We used to. They used to play the movies the day before, right? But at Lincoln, we really only did that for big movies, like because they wouldn't give the F3 promo out, like for it was like Star Wars, Avengers, and shit like that. And I remember my GM. I remember he said, "Yo, you can invite one person." And he was like, "The thing is, no social media. Like,
what?
Like you can't put it that you saw earlier.
One is
crazy.
Huh? One person is crazy.
Let me tell you. So, fucking Endgame is coming out, right? You already know how they move on Endgame. First of all, we was open 24 hours when Endgame came out.
Star Wars 2.
So you already know they're not giving out no employee tickets for that shit, right?
Cheap ass.
So we in the theater, right? Everything going fine. We had a lit ass night because it was basically the whole staff came, right? All right, boom. And we in the IMAX that I was telling you about. Everything fine. Next day, came to work, right? I ended up leaving early because I'm not really a Marvel nigga like that. I was kind of just staying because it was, you know, when you at work, there's little bitches you want to talk to. You feel me? You with them out of work setting, y'all don't even got to work. You have a conversation with them. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, so we came the next day. Yo, my GM was, let me tell you, the GM of Lincoln Square, I'm not going to say his name because there's no reason, but he was the big boss at AMC at the time. Like, he was like the general manager that everybody went to when they needed a favor. He's like that kind of nigga. Like, he had been with AMC for years. He done been everywhere all around. I came in the morning, that nigga was sweating. When I tell you he was sweating, he was so tense. So we like, yo, Mo, what's going on? He like, yo, one of y'all little niggas posted this fucking Avengers shit, and now corporate is on my corporate was on his extra, ass.
Not corporate. Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about that little movie. Girl, please. Like,
nah, they give a fuck about the little movie. I ain't
no, they do. But I'm just saying, like, girl, who gives a fuck? It's not that serious. Like, they extra. Kips ain't really care. Like, people used to, like, you know, like, people used to bring however many people they wanted. Like, it was lit.
I think because Kips had like such a smaller volume of employees that it was like less to worry about, like because there's like 125 niggas at Lincoln. So
yeah.
You never know which one of them is gonna be stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so yeah.
But
fuck AMC, we fuck with Regal only. He be killing me. He always want to go see a movie at AMC. Like, girl, no,
I do not.
They don't get my money. Sorry.
I don't always want to see. First of all, you got the narrative wrong. I don't always want to see a movie at AMC. And then she be like, oh, why you want to see a movie at AMC? We used to work at AMC. We ain't worked at AMC in a decade. That's one.
So what? I feel like I'm going to work. I might as well clock in.
I don't like AMC. I don't have no loyalty to AMC. But the Lincoln Square IMAX, I ain't gonna lie, that theater's nice. And I don't even go to that theater often. I go when it's a movie I'm really looking forward to. So we going for the Michael Jackson movie. That's where we going. No questions, no ifs, no ands, no buts. That's where we going. And yeah, it's not that I like AMC. She be dragging it.
We gonna see, cause I'm the OG movie critic. Okay, so when we go there, I'm gonna be the judge. We gonna see. 29. I said that.
29.
Oh yeah. Not too much, bitch, because you about 10 years older than me. Okay, you about to be 50. Let's not do that. So, yeah. We're going to go see the Michael Jackson movie at the Lincoln Square Theater or whatever. So, we're going to see what's up. I might go in the back, make me a little pizza or whatever. They're going to be like... I got my old AMC shirt, so I'll put that shit right on. Go make me some nachos,
yo, you think
pizza.
If you had to work a shift at AMC right now, you think you would still know what to do? And how, like,
yeah.
Box office is easy.
Hell yeah.
Box office is easy.
Well, no, now with the whole... I don't know what they got going on with nobody behind it. I don't know if that's just Kips, but it's like nobody behind the counter now. You got to be outside on the front helping them with the machine. Bitch, I don't got time for that. Okay, it's common sense. You know how in box office when they have put the machines in the front, the 3 machines or whatever, and you could buy your own tickets and shit like that?
Oh, yeah. Now, they make you... Yeah,
they don't want you sitting behind the counter now. You got to be outside in the front helping the people. Girl, it's common sense. What I need to help them with? If they have any questions, you can ask
me. I ain't gonna lie. Common sense not that common, though.
Oh, my God. The amount of dumb people that you encounter when working in retail, period, or whatever the case is, but especially AMC... Why is you calling me asking me what movies is out right now? Bitch, where did you get the number from? The website, right? So you could see everything that's out on the website. Bitch, I got 10 people in the line and I'm in box office by myself. I don't have time to explain every fucking movie.
Y'all good at Kips because I was not answering that phone.
Don't piss me off.
I never used to answer the phone. That phone used to...
No, that shit is annoying. I couldn't sit there and let that shit ring all day. But yes, how you doing?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been going through some shit lately, Gabe.
What's going on?
Nothing like crazy, just like shit. Like, all right, I would tell y'all about it because I've been wanting to see if I was tripping, right? Okay. All right, boom. So, me and my mans, right? We all been friends for a very long time. Like, we used to play like Pee-wee football together, type long time, right? And so we have this rule, we have this understanding, right? Like, when we go out. If we going out to the club, if we going out to any function, we do not fuck drunk girls. Like, that we meet for the first time. Now it's different if a like, you know, sometimes you got a drunk girl that will call you like when she drunk. Right. That's different. But we do not pissy drunk girls for the first. We don't do that.
Yeah, no,
right?
That's how you end up in jail.
Now let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Let me tell you a story. So we outside, right? We at the function. Now it's one of those nights where we go into different spots because one friend got an event that we want to go to. Then we want to go to this 2 other spots, right? So it's 3 spots we planning for the night, right? Mm-hmm. Now remember, the rule is we do not fuck drunk bitches. We do not. We gotta respect it like that. Like that's just like bare minimum, right? All right, boom. Now we partying. We get from one spot to another spot, second spot, third spot. We noticed alright, so it's not uncommon for like if you go out with a group of 6, by the time you get to the third spot, it might only be 3 of y'all left. You know what I mean? Sometimes niggas will stay at the previous spot because they found a little joint. Mm-hmm. Sometimes niggas go home. If you niggas got a girl and they girl blowing them up. So it's not uncommon for 6 of us to be on the way to the function. By the time the end of the night, 2, 3 of us, right? So end of the night, it started off with actually 7 of us. Then end of the night, it's only 6 of us, that is not normal. Like only one person being gone. So all right, boom. My man's he got this girl, right? Mm-hmm. He trying to whatever,
that
right?
He met at the spot.
But yeah, that he met at the spot.
Ew.
But you know, it's 7 of us. It's 3 cars. 3 of us got a car, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. So sometimes you got to situate like who riding with who,
right?
Because if you go with the girl and I'm not leaving, if you my ride, you know, so you
right,
like whatever,
right. So
we looking. I'm gonna get a friend a name. We gonna call him Max, right? We looking around. We like, yo, where Max at, right? I ain't seen Max actually since spot 2, actually.
Nah, I'm weak.
Then this nigga's like, nah, but Max was at this spot with us. Like, I seen him earlier somewhere, right? So we trying to figure out where this nigga at. We know he not gonna answer his phone. We all drunk. Like, you know, it's like one of them nights. We just drunk, mm-hmm. right? Calling the nigga, he not answering his phone, right? Calling the nigga, he not answering his phone. So now we looking for Max, but we not looking for him, right? Like we like kind of we in the
like
point.
He won't show up, right?
We at the stage where it's like keep an eye out if you see him, mm-hmm. but we not looking for him, right? So then, all right, then the girlfriend that my man's. Mm-hmm. Now I'm trying to talk to her. I'm trying jagging it. They jagging it. Oh, they jagging it. We out, nigga, right? Boom. So. She like, yo, we outside the club. That's how far we got. We not even in the club no more. Uh-huh. We trying to get rides. We trying to see, yo, where you live? Flatbush? Where you live? East New York? All right, yo, y'all niggas go to Flatbush. We gonna take, we gonna pull it back up on y'all. We figuring it out, right? She like, oh, wait, I'm not going nowhere because I can't find my friend. You're not going nowhere. All right, bet. She looking for a friend, right? She got the friend location on the phone. Where the fuck is the friend? Where you think the friend at, E?
At your friend house.
The friend is with Max at Max's crib.
Girl.
Which is crazy. It's how you know he was on some deceitful shit trying to fuck a drunk bitch that was not coherent because he never asked nobody about a ride. That is not like us, bro. We all trying to situate. This is not, mind you, yo, bro, this is not normal, right? The nigga didn't situate his ride. He ain't tell nobody, like, he out. He ain't, yo, safety, bro. Because sometimes if I'm leaving early, because I'm a grandpa, sometimes I leave these shits a little early. Uh-huh. I will dap one nigga up and be like, yo, let the niggas know I left. You feel me?
Right.
He ain't dap nobody up. Yo, let Q and them know I'm leaving. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing, right?
Damn, he just slid off?
Nigga, right? Boom. We slid on that nigga, right? We go pick the bitch up. We asking him, like, yo, what's up?
Like what happened?
Yeah, what's up with that? He not taking no accountability. He not trying to, he like, yo, bro, at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. She a grown woman. Y'all niggas is trying to regulate.
Oh, what? Because y'all was telling him, like, nigga, we don't.
Yeah, we yo, what you doing? She clearly.
With the drunk bitches. I know it'd be hard, though, because, you know, everybody be a little riled up when the liquor get in their system. And I know bitches be throwing that pussy. Mm-hmm. I know they be throwing that pussy on y'all. You know what I'm saying? In the spot and shit like that. So I know it probably be hard. But, like, yeah, no.
Nah, really don't be hard. If you honorable. If you got like if you got female relatives that you care about. But what if
she look good? You actually wanna.
That's
you know
rape.
What I'm saying?
That's rape.
How is that rape?
If a girl is incoherent, drunk, and you have sex with her, that's
but
rape.
We're not talking about blacked out.
But like, still, like it's a certain point you don't go past.
I don't know, because I've never been drunk and like, I mean, obviously I've had drunk sex before, but I've never been drunk and didn't know what I was doing. So I don't really be understanding the whole, oh my God, but if the person is drunk, that's not consent.
She was at that level, bro. She was at that level. I'm not gonna lie. She was at that level where you shouldn't. I don't know how to draw the line on just where it's at.
I feel like if
but it was wrong. He shouldn't have. It was wrong.
I feel like if it's to the point where the bitch can't even walk straight and she need to be carried to wherever she need to go or whatever, her eyes is shut closed, then I feel like that's the line where no, you shouldn't be having sex with them.
Yeah, nah.
But I've been tipsy. And I know what I'm doing. Like, so I don't know. But to each his own. I don't know. Now the other situation. The girl was she mad at the friend for leaving?
So yeah, so that's what I want to talk to y'all about. That's what I want to talk to the audience about and you about, right?
Right.
This girls, and I see it I seen it on TikTok with a girl who she ended up dead, and people be like, oh, like girls be like, oh, if we go to the spot, we go out, we come together, one band, one sound, we come together, we leave together. Me personally, I don't get that shit, right? And actually, I don't get that shit. I don't want to speak for all men, but men don't usually do that. Like, if even Rich just said, like, if he want to duck out, he out. You know what I mean? Like, and so speak to me about that. Why I kind of know, I kind of have a concept of what it is, but I would like to hear from a woman's point of view.
I feel like it's more so of a women thing. Men are more like, okay, so when you going out, obviously, it's just like girl code. When you come together, you leave together. Don't be ducking off to go do nothing with no nigga. Don't be like, no. Because situations like, you know, when you going out or whatever, you as a woman, you already a target. And then adding on being lit and shit like that on top of that, anybody could take advantage of you. Anybody could kidnap you. Anybody could rape you. Anybody could do anything like that. So, and if something happens to you, the people that you with are going to be held accountable because it's like, hello? Nobody was watching. Y'all supposed to be watching out for each other. But it's a different thing with men because it's like y'all can hold your own. You know what I'm saying? It's just totally different when it's a woman.
Now, I'm not a woman, so I don't.
I will hope not.
And it's clearly a popular fuck you concept. It's clearly a popular concept. Now, let me throw this at you, right? I was once in a situation where it was 3 boys, 3 girls, and they all went back to one of their friends' crib. I was with them, but at the time I had to go pick up Angie, so I had to duck off from the spot, right? And this girl ended up the next day I ended up hearing that she was saying she felt like one of the boys took advantage of her while she was drunk. Now, just for context, this is a girl that I went that I known from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. Like, we went to school for that long together. And this girl has always been like a very righteous, religious, like square. To be honest with you, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I know that night she had told me, because I remember being like, damn, like you turned up. I ain't never seen you like turn before. She was really like, you know what I mean? And she was like, yeah, I actually just drunk liquor for the first time like last year. I really know whatever. Wow. Don't know how to drink, whatever. Right? So then that happens, right? My friend basically was like she was like kind of upset because the girl who got drunk and felt like she was taken advantage of was trying to be like, yo, y'all didn't look out for me or whatever. And my friend who I was talking to about it because she was there, she was like, respectfully, I was drunk too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm just as fucked up as you. Yeah. Like, and so as a girl, because like it's like you said, it's different for men. Where does that fall for you on like, if I'm fucked up, like how can I take care of your fucked up ass? Like, at what point is it like I'm just taking care of myself right now? Like, at what point does it get to that for you? If at any.
Right. I mean, that's why. I mean, I feel like naturally it's usually always somebody out the friend group that's like not as drunk as everybody else. She's kind of like the mom, you know, of the group when everybody getting fucking drunk and shit, just to make sure everybody's good. But if we all equally fucked up, we still supposed to make sure that we stick together. We stay together. If if one goes to the bathroom, you don't let just one girl go to the bathroom by herself. You go with your friend, you know what I'm saying? If y'all going to the bar, somebody like you don't let your friends wander off by themselves. I feel like that's the easiest way to where we all feeling nice or whatever, but we still making sure that we all good. Don't be letting your friend go off with no nigga. Like, no. That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, like I said, the women experience is different from men experience, but I just don't feel like that. I just feel like that's a lot to ask. Like, okay, if you fucked up to the point where you need to be taken care of, and I am also fucked up to the point where I need to be taken care of, right? And because obviously in this situation, y'all not all like, I guess, standing together or like in the same spot. Like, let's say you over here, this bitch over there at the bar.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. When you're going out with your friends,
it's completely different.
Yeah, when you going out with your friends, unless. All right, you might be walking through the spot or whatever, and a nigga, pull on your friend or whatever, want to talk to her and shit like that. Keep your eye on your friend. Mm-hmm. Don't be like, you know what I'm saying? Just you, the people that you go out, because look at it like this. God forbid if anything happens to you, right? Mm-hmm. People, whoever investigated your family, whatever's gonna know where the fuck was you last or who the fuck was you with. Okay?
Yeah.
And from an investigative standpoint, whoever you was last with, they looking at them motherfuckers first. What the fuck y'all got going on? What happened? Y'all was there. Why this situation happened? What happened to her? Y'all had something to do with it? So it's the same thing. Like, that's kind of the mindset that you need to have as girls when you go out.
Nah, that's why I'm glad that I'm a boy, because I really don't.
It shouldn't be a problem though. You love your friends. You hang out with your friends. It should be it's not, oh my God, it's too much to ask to make sure that your friend is good when you going out. That's like you go out with your niggas, mm-hmm. and the nigga, all right, y'all all lit or whatever. I don't know, some nigga pull up on your friend or whatever, and uh-huh. he talking crazy. He acting like he finna do something to your friend. Uh-huh. That's your friend, so you came with him. You're not finna let niggas violate your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mm-hmm. making sure your friend is good.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about being their keeper in the sense of like, because when me and my friends go to the club, we disperse a lot.
It's because like,
yeah, so like let's say if we in this space right here, right, and it's like four of us, like let's say this was a section in the lounge, right here, right. 3 of us might be in a section in the lounge, and 2 niggas might be at the bar ordering a drink for a girl, trying to talk up a girl. Right. So like, you know what I mean? Like, it for me, that keeper mindset. Now you're right. If my man's getting into a fight all the way over there in the club, if I see it, I'm on that.
Right. Like,
but I'm just talking about like this, almost like I gotta make sure this nigga always next to me and make sure he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, no.
That to me is like a little like. It's like, I don't want to go out if I got to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I think we should all be able to handle ourselves where I'm willing to have your back, yes, but I don't want to have to constantly look over my shoulder and be like, okay, Egypt is here. I can have fun. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to look over, yo, how you doing, shorty? Oh shit, Egypt not here. Oh, she probably would have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now I gotta, like, every time I can't, you not in my sight, I gotta go, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot to ask.
I mean, it's really not, but you don't understand because you're not a girl. I think y'all don't have to worry about somebody watching. Like, niggas are weird like that. People are weird like that. Like, they watching you, they see you drunk or whatever. They see your friends is leaving you by yourself or whatever. You in a corner by yourself. That nigga could do whatever.
It really is a gender thing.
Like, yeah, it really is. So it's not nothing that. The only people that will have a problem with it is the bitches that, like, they're like boy crazy and shit like that, and they just. Whenever they go out, it's more so, oh, fuck these bitches. Like, I'm here for the niggas. Like, like they willing to go skate off with a nigga that's willing to take them to the crib and bust them down. Like, but that's not a thing. You love your friends. You supposed to be.
And then another thing, like you said, like, all right, don't let nobody go to the bathroom by themselves. Damn, I gotta get up every time this nigga wanna go to the bathroom.
It's just natural for us. It's not. And if your friend is not in sight or whatever the case is, you text them, you call them, where you at? I don't see you. Like, it's not too much to ask. It's just regular when women are going out, because we're more susceptible to like just crazy shit happening when we go out. And then you dress sexy, you got your ass out and shit. Yeah. No, you cannot be going to the bathroom by yourself.
I guess the big difference there is that like men, when we go out, we like. The threat is other men. You know what I mean?
Right. That's the
Whereas
thing.
with women, the threat is not only women, but it's also men.
Literally.
So I get that. Yes. But I'm just saying, like, and like I said, I grew up a boy. I've been a boy my whole life. I don't know how I can enjoy myself with that kind of pressure. You know what I mean? Because a lot of it is also like being like responsible for other people's behavior in the sense where it's like, bitches be toe up drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine having to deal with like that, you know?
Right, but it be fun though. It be fun. Like watching your friend is fucked up. Like it be like literally I've been blackout drunk before, and like nigga, me and my friends be having a good time. They know I'm a lightweight. So if I get fucked up like that, y'all know y'all bitches gonna have to carry me to the car or whatever. I might have to throw up or whatever the case is. But it's part of the night. Like it's never like, oh my God, like this is so fucking annoying. The only time it's annoying is when it's you hanging out with somebody that always want to start problems and shit like that when they drunk and shit. And it's like, now you have to be responsible for their behavior in that way. And it can get you into some trouble yourself. But other than that, nah, it's part of the night. We girls. And then not only can you not trust random niggas, random bitches, you also can't trust the people that's whatever spot y'all going to too. Cause fucking managers, bartenders and shit be in on some weird kidnapping, sex trafficking shit. Like, so you just have to, it's just making sure, you know what I'm saying? That
the more we talk about it, I guess like for women, it's understandable because like there's more threat that can go wrong, I guess, that you wouldn't be able to handle by yourself. Like, for example, if my man's get into a fight in the club, yes, I will have his back, duh. But I'm not doubting that even if I don't, he not gonna be Gucci. He not gonna, you know what I mean, rock it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
but I don't know. You don't ever think, maybe it's because you're not in that, like, you don't live that type of life. But I feel like certain niggas that's like really outside. I feel like them, when they're like, them being out is kind of the same thing as a bunch of girls being out. Like, I don't think that they would just, like, for example, let one of their friends go out to the car and 10, 15 minutes pass and they not checking up. Nigga, where you at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen.
You know, males?
Yeah.
Like boys?
Yeah, because anything can happen.
Well,
you know
yeah. Well, I guess to me, what I can only speak for myself. What happens to me sometimes is I might not even be cognizant of it for a while. You know what I mean? So, for example, let's say we chilling. Let's say we had a little house party, like you know, house party, whatever. We in a house party, whatever. If we chilling, I might be so locked in on whatever. Not locked in, but like just like I might be on my own little whatever.
You don't even notice
and then like I would maybe I'll notice like, oh shit, where Max at? But it would be like, I ain't seen Max in like an hour for real. Like I ain't thought about him in a minute. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
not going on with girls.
Nah, yeah.
You got 5 minutes, bitch, to be missing, and we bringing that phone down.
And you know what? Like, because I don't want people in the comments, if you're going to comment, like, be like, oh, he a fucked up friend. Because part of it is that, like, there's been situations where I haven't seen my mans for, like, hours up on the night, and then they just turn up again.
Right.
So, I guess, like, what kind of my mind is, like, that's like, oh, yeah, that's just how shit go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's a part of it where it's like, I guess if something serious ever happened, I would be like, yo, never again,
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's so many times I've been out with my niggas, bro, and, like, I wouldn't even know we left the nigga that, like, he said, oh yeah, like, they would tell me like, oh yeah, nah, he said he was gonna stay at the spot, and then blah, blah, and they'd be like, oh, I didn't even know that for like an hour. Right. You know what I mean? And it just be like, I don't know, I guess because like the nigga always end up turning up at the end of the night, or we end up seeing the nigga Gucci again. Yeah. Like, I guess my mind is just thinking like, that's just how we do shit, you know what I mean? But you're right, I'm not like a thuggy nigga, and I'm not a street nigga, so I guess like we don't got ops for real.
Exactly. So you don't have to look over your shoulder, make sure nobody run up on your mans, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's that. But nah, it's good to get some perspective on that, because that really if you're not on the same page, shit could get sticky, because I could be thinking, nigga, we all doing our own thing. Then another could be thinking, I'm gonna get blacked out drunk because I know my boys got my back. This person could be thinking like, you know what I mean? So I guess it's really just about being on the same page.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let us know what y'all think about that. Yeah. So we got a couple of prompts, you know, that we want to talk about or whatever.
Nah, I want to hear about what you was telling me about earlier again.
What the fuck I was telling you about, nigga?
About the fucked up bitch. Just give her a new name.
Oh God.
Give her a new name.
So we was talking about moments or situations, whatever, that made us look at somebody differently. And I became friends, you know, with this girl or whatever. And I had kind of met her other friend that passed it or whatever. So she ended up telling me why they fell out. And she pretty much was just telling me that the nigga that she was with or whatever no good, be beating her ass and all types of shit.
My fault,
they ended up getting into it, her and a friend, and somehow, some way, they was going to link up to fight or whatever, and she brought her man, and she let that boy cut that bitch in her face. Mind you, that was her best friend, her closest friend. She let that bitch cut her in her face. And from that situation, I was just like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I could never, like, consider you, like, we cool, that's my girl and all, but, like, I would never fully trust you, and I would never, like, 100% consider you, like, a genuine friend, because that's crazy. Like, no matter what, I just feel like you shouldn't be on you shouldn't have certain energy for certain people that was in your life, whether y'all fall out or not. So that whole fighting a friend thing is crazy. But definitely letting your man beat on that bitch and cut her in her face, that's crazy.
Now,
because I'm pretty hold on.
My bad.
Because that bitch was there for her when she was trying to hide from her man or whatever, when he was going on his episode and beating her ass and shit. Who house you was at? That same bitch house. And she had your back. So I was just like, if she could do that to her best friend, bitch, she could do it to me.
All right, I will hold my thought. Question for you though. I'm thinking of a story that shit reminds me. I remember when I was younger, I was at the L train in New Lots, nigga, and this nigga was beating up his girl. And growing up with the mom I grow up, I feel I need to protect women and shit.
Right.
So nigga, I go, yo, bro, I just tussling with this nigga, and they both jump my ass.
Girl, that's why you stay
the fuck from that day, yo, I don't touch that. I'm on my business, nigga.
I'm telling you.
But question for you, that shit made me think about that. I remember thinking like, yo, I would never stick up for a stranger again.
No, but hold on. When it come to DV, I had to learn this the hard way. Not even just DV, but bitches who be with niggas that be mistreating them and shit like that. You just gotta really mind your business. But especially when it comes to DV, because, and it's so sad for somebody like me, because I really care about people, and I hate to see women go through shit like that. Like, it breaks my heart. But it's like, bitch, if you like it, I love it. Like, you not finna turn on me because I tried to help you, and then at the end of the day, the bitch still gonna be with the nigga. Now you and the nigga got beef or whatever, or you and the bitch got beef because you tried to stick up for her, whatever the case is, and she back sucking his dick by tomorrow 3 a.m. Nah, I'm good. I'm on my business. That's what you want to be with, then that.
Now let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. You said something that was very fucking telling, B.
Ooh.
It was very fucking telling. You said you still cool with that bitch. Mm-hmm. Now, everything you told me about that bitch, she sounds like a terrible fucking person. Mm-hmm. So I want to know who the fuck are you? What gives you the fucking right to sit here and utter out your fucking mouth on this podcast that you still cool with her? Why would you still be cool with this girl?
What you mean? That don't got nothing to do with me. She's gonna be who she's gonna be. She don't listen. Some people don't listen. They're gonna live life the way. You don't think that I told her? Everybody who know me, you come to me about a situation. You tell me about a situation. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I don't sugarcoat. I don't lie. I don't try to coddle you to not hurt your feelings, bitch. If you're wrong, you're dead ass wrong. I'm gonna tell you that. Doesn't matter what the situation is. It's up to the person to if they going to listen to what I have to say and you know what I'm saying, and take that into consideration, or they not. I can't control you. You're gonna be the person that you're gonna be.
So if you found out that I was beating the shit out of Angie, like beating her to within an inch of her life, right?
That's different because you're my friend and you're the nigga that's beating on a bitch. That's different. That I would not allow that. I couldn't be your friend because I don't stand for that.
But what's the difference between me and her though? Because she allowed her nigga to.
But that's who she want to be with. Bitches will go against their fucking family for dick. That don't have nothing to do with me. If I already tell you once, you need to leave that nigga alone. He's no good for you. All right. And I tried to help you, and you still go lay up with the nigga and then get pregnant by the nigga. That's on you. If that's what you want to deal with, then you deal with that.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds because I want to find a situation that exactly mirrors what you just said. So she's your friend. So you my friend.
You're doing that action. Okay.
She's
allowing the action to be done to her, knowing that.
If I hit you and I said, yo, E, it's a crazy weekend this weekend, right? And you was like, all right, Q, what happened? And I said, yo, this bitch in the club stepped on my Jordans. I wasn't feeling the way she was disrespecting me. So I had Angie get that bitch $150. You jacking that? You would still be my friend, even though I sent Angie to fucking slice this bitch?
That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm gonna
still
tell
be my friend.
I'm gonna tell you weird and you dead ass wrong for that. But that don't.
You still fuck with me?
Nobody put a gun to her head and told her to do that. If she wanted to do that, that's on her. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
But I still hold some responsibility on it because ultimately, like, yeah, she wouldn't have did it, but I still the one. If I didn't tell her to do it, she wouldn't have did it. So I still like the person who sent them is still culpable.
Well, yes, if you are a nigga that's beating on bitches and you sending bitches to slice bitches in the face and this, that, and the third, I'm not fucking with you. I can't be friends with you. But that's a totally different situation. She's women that
women.
No, it's really nigga. It's really a real thing. Bitches, when they are digmatized, they will go against God. Okay, they don't care about what nobody gotta say. They don't care about. You think?
So do you have the same? But would you have the same grace for a man that is pussy whipped that would do some shit like that? So you saying like you're saying like you all right? You say if I got you right, if I got what you're saying correctly, you saying sometimes bitches be digmatized to the point where they will abandon their beliefs and morale to do some shit like that.
Yes, they will.
So, but no, what I'm asking you is, would you have the same grace if it were a male who was pussy whipped and was doing crazy shit for a bitch?
It's not grace though. Even him, I would still tell him by myself, nigga, fuck you a man, like stand on your own, like you letting a bitch control you, this, that, and third, like to the point where you out here wilding, going against your family, this, that, and third, and she no good for you. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Whatever you decide to do with that information, that's on you. But it's nothing that I could do. If you decide to still want to be with this nigga, I'm gonna cut her off or whatever the case is, get into it, but she's still gonna be with the nigga.
You see me, I'm different.
You allowing that, I'm telling you about yourself. You allowing that's what you want to be with, I don't know what to tell you. Then get your ass beat then. I don't know.
You see me, I'm a little different because when you was telling me that pre-production, the first thing I was thinking is I would never associate myself with this bitch again. This is crazy because if she can do that to her, then guess who else she can do that to me? And when I see a behavior like that, I know to nip that shit in the bud. Like that is serious behavior because for her, the bitch got sliced. But who knows if the next nigga is not gonna have a fucking gun or have a fucking car coming to chase me down the block. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're right. You right to say, yo, that's her business. She want to deal with that. You absolutely right. But me, I would not talk to them just off the strength of what would stop this bitch from doing that to me if we got into a disagreement.
For one, I stay out her business when it comes to her and that nigga. I got myself in once and I seen that she went back to the nigga. So I said, okay, this from this point on, don't come to me about it. I'm not saying nothing about it. That's you. But I told her about herself. When she told me that situation, I told her that was fucked up. That was your friend. That's not cool that you allowed.
No, I'm not saying
but of course, she's not gonna see nothing wrong with it because she let the nigga violate her. So why would she? Oh my god, why would you do that to my friend? It's like, bitch, you do it to me. You get what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that. I'm just saying the only difference between how you feel and how I feel is you're saying, nah, me and her is still cool because that's her business or whatever. I'm saying I would cut that person off because I don't if you could do that to granted that was a situation with some love triangle shit, right?
No, that was her friend.
Oh, that was her friend.
Her friend fell out.
She wasn't trying to fuck with the. Oh, I thought she was trying to fuck with the nigga.
Her friend fell out for something minor, and then she ended up I guess the girl was like I'm not pulling up by myself or whatever. So she was like, well, I'm not pulling up by myself. So she she brung her nigga, and then the nigga ended up cutting her in her face.
So yeah, we still different because like I said, I will be thinking to me, friends fight, friends disagree. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about if we disagree, you about to have some nigga cutting me in the face. And that's why I would be like, you know what? Let me keep my distance.
But you can't, right. So I get what you're saying. It's like a morale thing. Obviously that's why from that, it's just I could never consider you
you said you couldn't trust her,
I would never trust you. I would never consider you that's my closest genuine friend. We cool. But anything past that, I will keep my eye on you because I already know how you move.
Yeah.
But you can't really say that because it's always going to be something about people that you hang out with, family or whatever, that douche, and you be like, I would never do nothing like that. You weird for that. That's weird shit. So if that's the case, you wouldn't have no friends. You wouldn't be in contact with none of your family. You get what I'm saying?
No. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying that is something that I feel like is worth cutting somebody off of. That's an extreme. But you're right. you can't just throw people away just because they have flaws. I get you on that.
But no, I get
that
what you,
in particular, I'm not. Me personally, I'm not tolerating that.
No. I get what you're saying.
You've been my friend for a while. You know I'm a like blunt nigga. I don't want to have to worry about if I say something you don't like or uncomfortable. You gonna come get like that. Like you know what I mean? That's more of a. If you would do this to this person, what would stop you from doing that to me? Yeah. But if it was like okay. If it was something like a little bit more smaller, like or every time the bitch get a nigga, she cut me off, like that is like okay, like we could work through that, or like we got our differences, but that
a situation like that, situation, no, I get it.
I would not want to associate that with that person because who knows if I say I like LeBron James better than Michael Jordan. And you take that as, like, I don't know what you're going to take as disrespect. Now I got to worry about, you know what I mean? Like, that type of shit I don't want.
But I mean, Richards know what's up.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, me, that's some type of shit. I'm disassociating myself with that entirely.
That's crazy, but hey.
But yeah. Nigga, we done got into it. That's what we got for y'all. That's episode 1 of the new season. I think this shit is episode like 34, 5, 6, 7, something. We in the 30s. We'll holla at y'all. All right.